The last time that I had my matcha in my video, it got like 500 views, so here's my matcha latte. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi. My name is Zhariya Smith, and I typically make commentary videos just like this one. So if you like that, or you just like my beautiful face, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell to get notified every single time I post, which happens to be on Mondays and on Fridays, and make sure to like the video. You have no idea how much it helps small channels like mine whenever you like the video or leave a comment. It makes YouTube think that I'm worth something. So if you think I'm worth something, like the video. And today we're going to be talking about the snitch himself, the king of New York, Mr. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Personally, before I start, I want to say I don't like 6ix9ine. I don't listen to his music, but I'm going to tell you why I feel that way, and you guys formulate your own opinion on him. Because at the end of the day, I'm just going to talk to you about everything about 6ix9ine, the good, the bad, and the extremely bad. So, who is 6ix9ine, may you ask? His name is Daniel Hernandez, and he was born in Brooklyn, New York, and he was born on May 8th, 1996. He's a Taurus, which makes perfect sense. And he's also the CEO of saying the N-word in all of his songs, and on his clothing. And actually, he's not black at all. He is half Mexican, half Puerto Rican. And yeah, so that's his race, if you cared. So this is kind of a thing that I like to know, because some people grow up differently, therefore they can act different ways, and how they portray themselves. Is that an excuse? No, but it's just a circumstance. He grew up extremely poor. There's this, I watched the Before They Were Famous video, which I took a lot of information from that, also from a bunch of articles and, you know, his biography or whatever. But there was a specific instance in New York where his mom gave him new shoes, and she found them in the trash can. And his mom gave him the shoes, and then a kid at school saw him with the shoes which were his. Did that make sense? Regardless, he grew up extremely poor, would go some nights hungry. No kid should ever have to go to bed hungry. But yeah, so he grew up extremely poor. And then when he was 13, his father was murdered a few steps away from their home. And after this happened, Daniel started to, it's so weird that his name is Daniel. like the only Daniel that I know is Daniel Howell, who is an icon. And sorry. Anyways, after his father passed away, he ended up getting expelled from school in 8th grade. And he started just getting off the walls, vans. And it is very unfortunate. No child should ever have to deal with their parent dying when they're young. But yeah, so he was expelled from school. He then decided to pick up a job and helping his mom, but then he ended up, you know, becoming a drug dealer naturally. And there was a really funny story. I don't know if it's funny, but when he was younger, he was dealing drugs. He worked at, where is it? He worked at a local Brooklyn bodega. And the store guy, manager, whatever you want to call him, he caught Daniel dealing heroin. This isn't funny. It's funny, but like it's not. And the store manager caught him trying to sell drugs. So then instead of, you know, Daniel being like, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, he beats up the store manager. Like, straight up, like, beats him. Which shouldn't be funny, but it is so funny to me. After this happened, he was charged, and this was one of his first criminal charges of many on his rap sheet, which is more than you may probably think. He was sent to prison on Rikers Island. I have no idea where that is, what it does, but he went to prison there. Then when he was in jail, which is very important, he wasn't originally in a gang. He was then in a gang after being in jail when he was young, like young, like shouldn't have been like, he was in jail obviously for doing something wrong, but in prison, as I've been told by people in the world, they say that usually people will end up joining gangs in prison so that they don't get, you know, beat up, murdered, etc. So he joined the I'm sorry, I'm not gang affiliated. But that's just the gang that he was in. And, you know, after that, he began his career in 2014, getting 6ix9ine tattooed all over his body and being a part of Scum Life, which is Society Can't Understand Me, is what Scum stands for. And a lot of his songs were taken off of YouTube because he was breaking rules. So let's talk about his crimes, which is the bad, I suppose, of this. The bad and the ugly, which is very ugly. In October of 2015, he pled guilty to having intercourse with a minor, 13-year-old, in fact. He distributed videos of her naked, and you can look it up. I feel comfortable talking about it because I feel really bad about, you know, underage kids and all of that stuff. And the main thing is that he claimed that he was 17, but he was actually 18. But the thing is that you still like distributed a young girl's body. That's never okay. Even if you are 17, that's still illegal. You can still go to jail for that. So I already told you guys about how he went to jail for assaulting the guy and then selling heroin. He also choked a 16-year-old in Texas in 2018. And he, you know, he was going to go to jail for that, but then the victim just decided to drop the charges, which means that he just paid her off like they all do. He also, he admitted to sending a person to murder Chief Keef. And he basically ordered and paid $20,000 for them to shoot and kill Chief Keef. And that was in 2019, folks. But then, like, the charges that he was in jail for was for racketeering, conspiracy to murder, armed robbery, and firearms charges, if you guys are wondering what he went to jail for. On February 1st, 2019, he pled guilty to all the charges. And he was sentenced, or whatever. He was supposed to get, or would have gotten, 47 years in prison. And instead of getting 47 years, he was given 2-ish years, because he was testifying against the, as we get the trademark term snitch9 from, he only served 13 months and then was released early due to him having asthma, and he would be at risk for COVID. Also, there's like a lot of stuff with him about domestic violence that he admitted to, but then never like really went to jail for that, which I think is whack. I can't just talk trash about him for 10 minutes straight and not mention that he is and still does do good things, whether, you know, take what you will. But he's a philanthropist. He has participated in AIDS walks because he has many friends who are HIV positive, who have AIDS, and he finds it very important. He has donated a lot of money. It doesn't say exactly how, but I know it has to be a lot, so when I mention it, to the Christian Rivera Foundation. He wanted to donate to No Kid Hungry, which would be very important to him because he went to bed most nights starving and hungry, and he wanted to donate $200,000 to them, but then they denied the donation because of his track record. And I mean, also, I guess he has a daughter who like is cool, and that's like the good about him. But that's my video about 6ix9ine. If you guys want to, I hope this video like helps you if you're debating on whether or not you want to support 6ix9ine or not. That is up to you. But yes, I really do hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, because obviously you like the video because you watched it this far, and you should also subscribe, because like why else would you watch a video this long if you're not going to subscribe to the person? Makes no sense. But I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
And I think to myself, What a wonderful world.